Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Sala Zara and today we will introduce a module we have created to help enhance your presentation skills. But before we get into the main topic, I would like to introduce the readers behind this module. First, my name is Sala Zara, the moderator, and
My name is Samuel Sritonga.
My name is Cindy Putri Utami.
we majoring in public sector accounting from Jakarta State University. Next, for the first part, will be explained by my friend Samuel.
Okay, so the module we will introduce today is titled The Middle of the Presentation. The primary objective of this module is to help you master the techniques of effective and engaging in middle of the presentation. The module consists of several key sections that we will cover step by step. First, we will start with the first sections. Next slide. Okay, for the first section is holding the audience attention. As we all know, you're lost if you lose your audience. So any presentation requires a clear strategy or plan to help you reach your objective. The aim is to convey a message that is worth hearing to an audience who wants to hear it. The first thing you can do is find out about the audience and what they need to know. Plan what you're going to say and say it clearly and concisely. A good speaker uses various signals to help the whole audience attention and make the information clear. One type of signals is to introduce a list with a phrase. Another signaling techniques is to give a link between parts of the presentations. Say where one part of the talk ends and another starts. This technique is very helpful to the audience, including those who are mainly interested in one part only. Another type of signaling is sequencing of information. This usually follows a logical order, perhaps based on time. So a project may be described in terms of the background, present situation, and the future. Keywords in sequencing information are first, then, next, after that, later, at the end, finally, and more. Still another technique which helps to emphasize key points is careful repetition. Example, as I've already said, there is no alternative but to increase production by 100%, or I'd like to emphasize the main benefit of the new designs. It achieves as much power with half as much fuel. And a final point is to confront timing and quantity of information. Psychologists have suggested that concentration is reduced after about 20 minutes without a break or a change in activity. So every speaker needs to think about exactly how much information of a particular type a specific audience is likely to absorb and to plan accordingly. Next slide. Then we will move into the next sections, the main body of presentations. The main body of the presentation contains the detail of the subject or terms described in the introduction. All the techniques I've mentioned before are especially useful in the making the main body easily understood. They help the audience to follow the information and to remember it. They also help the speaker to keep to the pen structure and to know exactly what stage has been reached at all times during the presentations. So clearly there are many ways to divide the main body of presentations, and often different parts will themselves be divided into smaller sections of information. For the next sections will be explained by my partner Cindy as welcome.
Okay, the next section is listing information. In this part, the first thing discussed is an introduction to listing information, which explain what is meant by listing information and the importance of listing information. Then the second discuss the types of listing information consisting of bullet point, numbered list, and nested list. In the explanation of each type also includes guidelines and example. The third discuss the next page. The third discuss the guidelines for making effective list. To make an effective list, the steps are keep it concise, use a parallel structure, and prioritize information. The fourth section discuss best practice for using lists. To use lists well can be done with use lists sparingly, provide context, and format consistency. The five There are exercises and activities that are useful for measuring our understanding of the listing information material. Next page. Then the last is the conclusion of the listing information material. The next section is linking ideas. In this part, the first thing discussed is an introduction to linking ideas, which explain what is meant by linking ideas. The second discuss is about the importance of linking ideas consisting of seamless flow, clarity, and engagement. The third discuss is about the strategies for linking ideas in presentation consisting of transitional phrases, visual cues, storytelling techniques, and Q&A segment. Next page. Okay, the fourth discussion is about best practice for linking ideas in presentation consisting of preparation, rehearsal, and audience awareness. The fifth, there are exercise and activities that are useful for measuring or understanding of the linking ideas material. The sixth discussion is about application and real-world example. Next page. Okay, the next section will be explained by my friend.
Okay, the next part is sequencing. In summary, sequencing is a way to organize a good and interesting presentation. Sequencing is divided into four important parts, namely introductions, body, conclusion, and if possible, you can add a Q&A section. To make a good sequencing, you can use several ways including using transition words, use visual aids, explain concept in detail, use storytelling, giving visual cues, doing practice, and asking for feedback. Then, at the end of this module, there are exercises. In a learning module, exercises are very important to ensure that the learning process runs effectively and efficiently. Exercise in this module can be done and can be used to measure the understanding gained after studying this module. The exercise content in this module have also been adapted to the existing material so that they do not get out of the discussion content in this module. By following this module, you will gain how to enhance skill in effective presentation. Skill include clear objective, audience engagement, emphasis and repetition, and sequencing of information. This module also includes exercises to help you better understand and apply what you have learned. That's all presentation from us. Thank you for your attentions. I hope you will gain a lot from this module and be ready to implement your new knowledge in work presentation. Thank you everyone. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.